Good morning and welcome to episode number 2. Number 3. Good morning. Good morning, gorgeous people, and welcome to episode number 3 of the Ascension Journey. So today's video is pretty much a crash course into the law of attraction, manifestation, and gratification, as well as intention. So are you really living your best life? Now, this statement has so many different meanings to different people. Some people may think that it's, going out with all their friends and drinking and partying. Other people refer that statement to traveling overseas and going on holidays. Other people relate it to having their dream job. For me, living my best life is overall wellness and balance within my mind, my body, and my spirit. How do I do all of that? How do I really live my best life? Well, it's this thing called the law of attraction, and I know that I've touched on it a little bit in the last couple of videos, but I really wanted to give you guys a crash course on what it actually means. So the law of attraction, this is Newton's third law, and it states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. What it basically means is that the universe has this magnetic type energy that attracts certain vibrations and certain frequencies to that of similar vibrations and frequencies. Now, some of you may have read some books that touch on the law of attraction, like The Secret and all the books that come after The Secret, The Power, The Magic. And I started with those books, and then I also have read the Abraham Hicks series, and I've read some of the Celestine prophecies, and a couple of other ones as well. So the basic understanding of the law of attraction is that if you have a positive mind and have positive thoughts and you speak positively, that you will attract the same. Now, I used to do a lot of that, but it used to create a lot of anxiety within me, because then I would think, oh shit, if I think about something negative, I'm going to bring that into my life. And so after practicing the law of attraction over these last few years, I've come up with my own way to practice it, and a lot of other people out there practice it in the same kind of way. So how I go about it now is that I don't just, push the negative thoughts out of my head and hope that they'll just disappear and go away. But what that was doing was it was creating a lot of anxiety within my life. I was holding on to things and wasn't able to let them go, like all these books had said that you should be doing. So now what I do is that I take all those negative thoughts and whatever is going on in my head, and I work through them. I process them, because if I can't process them and if I can't work through them, I don't get over them and I can't move forward and push past that point. So if I have a negative thought or if I have a negative feeling, I will work through it, and whatever it is, I will try my hardest to try and overcome it. So manifestation is the process of turning your thoughts and your feelings into reality. So the starting point of manifestation is intention. Intention is the starting point of your manifestation. Think of it as like a map, and you're mapping out the things that you want in your life. That is intention. So contrary to popular belief, manifestation isn't just thinking and feeling something and then it's just going to come to you. In my opinion, you have to work hard for it. You have to put the intention out there, but then you have to act on it as well. You can't just say, oh, I want a car, and then just expect it to show up in your driveway. It doesn't work like that at all. If you are manifesting your dream career, and that career might be to become a doctor, you can't just put the intention out there that you want to be a doctor and then the next day you're going to have your degree. You actually have to put in the effort. You have to put in the hard work and study, and you have to apply yourself in the classroom and in practice, not just in your mind. You have to actually work hard to get it. So for me and what I'm manifesting at the moment, I'm manifesting for myself an ultimate wellness practice or clinic. And what I want to do with that clinic is to heal people physically, mentally, and spiritually. Some of you may know that I'm already a nurse, but I've decided to go away from the more clinical setting and more into a holistic setting. And what holistic means is looking at something as a whole being and not just at its certain parts, which is what clinical is. You're just looking at certain parts and you're fixing that part and not the whole being. So my dream is to heal people, mind, body, and spirit. The steps that I've taken now to ensure that happens is that I've gone back to university and I've started studying another degree. I can't just think that it's just gonna happen for me. I actually have to put in the hard work. So I've taken on so much, and I'm doing this whole vlogging thing, which was probably really bad timing, but I felt in my heart that it was something that I just needed to do. I needed to help other people. And so I've taken on university as well, which is probably, you know, another silly thing to do with everything that's going on, but I felt compelled to do it, and everything was pulling me into the direction of applying for this course. Now, about 2 months ago, I was at this place where I just felt like I had plateaued. I had nothing going on. I was like on autopilot. I was waking up in the morning, looking after the kids. It was just the same thing every day, same repetition. I just felt like there was just nothing else. Not that I wasn't satisfied, but I just felt like I was intended for more. I felt like I needed to do more and that I could be more. So I put the intention out there to have something more for myself and more for my life. After starting this vlog and wanting to help other people better themselves, I realized that I really need to better myself as well. And what better way to do that than to increase my knowledge, increase my mind and my capabilities by going back to university and studying something that is really going to help other people. So how am I managing all of this stuff in my life? Because I have so much going on. I literally compartmentalize everything. I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing uni work until the kids wake up at 7 o'clock. And from 7 o'clock onwards, I am a mum. After school, we've got so many extracurricular activities going on. We've got OzTag, we've got gymnastics, we've got violin, we've got choir. It's just crazy. So I really need to compartmentalize, and so I keep all those things separate in my life, and try not to get them all mixed up, because that's how I stay organized. Another thing that's really important is prioritization. You really need to prioritize things that are most important to you in your life, above things that may not be so much. And that's where a little bit of sacrifice comes in. So now that I've picked up university again, I have to sacrifice things that I love doing in order to achieve my overall goal, which is to graduate and to have this wellness center or clinic, whatever it may be. But that's my ultimate goal, and so I have to sacrifice things to get there. So even if that means sacrificing sport and fitness and all that kind of stuff, I will do that, because that's just not a priority to me at the moment. My priority is setting up my life and making sure my family are happy and well. So how can you start practicing the law of attraction? It's really simple. Do the things that make you happy. Be with the people that make you happy. Participate in the activities that make you happy. If you are sitting at home or you're in a lull and you think to yourself, oh, I would be so happy if I was at the beach right now, go to the beach. If that's going to make you happy, go and do it. You have to do the things that make you happy in order to be happy. You can't just sit on the couch and expect happiness to walk in your front door. You actually have to go out and do it to attract it. Now, when you are happy, you are setting off amazing vibes into the universe, and you attract the same vibes back to you. So if for whatever reason you may not be feeling so good about yourself, just name some things that you do like about yourself, or name some things that you are good at in your life, to help change your mood and to help change your frequency and the vibrations that you're giving off. So instead of watching life go by, you really need to make life happen for you. Do what makes you feel good about yourself and stop doing the things that make you feel shit about yourself. If you are scrolling on Instagram or Facebook and you see people's pages or posts and it makes you feel bad about yourself, then just unfollow them. Like, go and do it now. Go into your social media and just unfollow any page that doesn't make you feel good about yourself. Why would you want to keep things in your life that attract bad vibes for you. If it's not making you feel good about yourself, get rid of it. Simple. One thing I want us to touch on is toxicity. It blocks you, it blocks your mind, it blocks your spirit. One thing that I did was get rid of toxic people in my life. Like, they no longer had a purpose in my life. So when things don't have a purpose and they don't serve you, what is the point on carrying it on? You know, and those people could even be family members just because they relate. I do not believe the term "in blood is thicker than water" at all, because if someone is toxic in your life and if they are causing you grief, if they are causing detriment to your life, then you need to remove them. If removing them is better for your overall well-being, then that's what you need to do to have a great life. The toxic traits and behaviors are also a really big thing that you should try and get rid of. I have a lot of them that I am trying my hardest to not do. You'll hear people say a lot, oh, that's just the way that I've always been. I've always done that. I can't remember a time when I wasn't like that. That is a toxic behavior. It's not bettering your life or the people around you. It's causing detriment to you, and it's probably ruining friendships or ruining relationships in your life. I have this thing when my husband is talking to me, and sometimes that I just like go blank and start thinking about other things in my head, and it's really horrible. It's really rude. My husband hates it, and I would say to him in the past, oh, that's just the way that I've always been. I'm not going to change for you. Like, what the fuck? That's horrible. I think a few weeks ago I said to him, no, I'm really sorry. I really need to make an effort to not do that, because saying that is the way that I have always been is a really, really toxic behavior. So if you have any toxic behaviors or traits that you know you have and that you've always done, try and make the effort to change your mindset about it so that you are not repeating the same thing. So there is a very famous quote by Albert Einstein that goes, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." Now, what that means is if you are doing the same thing that you have always done in your life, you are never going to get anywhere. You are never going to change. You are never going to better your life. You are just going to plateau like I did a few months ago. You're just going to stay the same and nothing's going to improve. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to get worse, but it's not going to change. You're going to just be stuck. And who wants to be stuck? Who wants to just be in one position for the rest of their lives? I value change, and I value constant evolution. I value expansion in life. I love expanding. I love growing my knowledge. I love learning more. I love doing more, and I love being more. And if that resonates with you, then go ahead and do the same thing. Get off your bum, get outside, get into the sunshine, do things that make you happy in life. You have to step out of your comfort zone, and you have to do things that make you uncomfortable in order to grow. Now, for me, I was so terrified to start another course. I was terrified to start this vlog. And the reason I was terrified is because I have a really bad habit of starting things but not finishing them. This vlog is really a way to keep me accountable for all of my actions. And it's something that I'm doing for myself. Sometimes I think to myself, shit, who the hell cares what I have to say? Who's even going to watch these vlogs? Like, no one cares. No one wants to watch this shit. But then, you know, my husband will always say to me, just remember why you were doing it. You were doing it for yourself because you want to help at least one person. And that is exactly why I did it. I just wanted to help at least one person. I don't care how many people this vlog reaches, as long as I reach one and it resonates with one person, because all it takes is one person to incite change or to incite better outcomes for people. Guys, you can have the life that you want if you have the passion, if you have the drive, if you set intention, and if you manifest. You can have any life that you want. You just have to work hard to get it. It's not just going to happen for you. You have to make it happen. You can be and you can do anything that you want to do in your life, as long as you have the intention to do so. Everything has a starting point. You know, you've got to work to get something. It's not just going to happen overnight. You really have to put in the effort. As long as you have the intention, anything is possible. You can do anything you want. Hey. The world needs more good people in the world. So guys, start your day off right. Go practice a little bit of gratitude. Go and do something. Oh, Go and do something that makes you happy, like have a nap. Do things that make you happy and get rid of the things that don't. Alani, if having a nap makes you happy, go have a nap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know more about anything that I've discussed today, please feel free to message me. I would love to hear from you and just connect with you.